Hello, lovely people out there. My name is Vincent. You can call me Focus. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm bringing to you another episode on Focus Health Remedies. Please, before we continue, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos. Subscribe, just press the notification bell there. Today I'm talking about preventive measures. Generally, preventive measures. I think it is the responsibility of a government to educate public about preventives more than curative. Yeah, I think they should educate public more of preventives than curative, because if you know how to prevent, you will not go into some of the problems that will need to be cured. So I think that is the major thing we have to focus. I think the government have this disease control and other agencies, but I think they are failing to do their work here. So since they are failing to do their work, we need to take it upon ourselves as an individual so that we can take very good care of ourselves. Since government is failing to educate public, which you and I is a part, we need to take a good care of ourselves since we know, and also educate others. That is the same education we're talking about here. So what I want us to talk about is preventive measures. Preventive measures. Now listen, this is for everybody, whether you are educated or not educated. Whether you are educated or not educated, we need to know some of the basic preventive measures. Some of the basic preventive measures, so that we will not be involved in some of these infections or this kind of sicknesses we're talking about. For instance, malaria, we should know how to prevent malaria. We should know how to prevent malaria by putting on your mosquito spray. You have to spray your room or your surrounding. You have to weed around your surrounding, your environment. You also need to sleep in mosquito net. You are preventing malaria. But if you don't know this, you always have malaria on a daily basis. Now, you also have to take it upon ourselves to prevent some of the infections like typhoid and cholera and whatever we can talk about. Now, if you are buying food or you are hungry, you want to prepare food, even within your surrounding, the first thing you should ask yourself is my environment okay? Is my environment hygienic? Is it hygiene enough for me to start preparing food within, or am my dressing or whatever, are you yourself okay to prepare the food you want to prepare? And if you are buying it from outside, please quickly assess the environment that you are going to buy food. Sometimes these food vendors are always around gutters or public toilets, so you ask yourself these questions: is the place closer to any stagnant water or gutter or public toilet? These are some of the questions you ask. It isn't that you are being arrogant or you are being proud, but you are trying to prevent yourself from some infections. And I tell you, it will be very difficult for you to fall into this trap when you are always asking these questions or you are always doing this. And also, you need to always monitor your blood pressure. Monitor your sugar level at home. Even if you are not educated, you can get someone to teach you on how to use these things, and it's easy to use even if you are not educated. It isn't only educated people have to use it. That is some of the mindset of some of us. So please, you need to get this BP monitor, which is not expensive. You can acquire it so that when you are eating something, you know that this thing can shoot your BP. You can even know that you are hypertensive or hypotensive. You know. So when you are doing this, you are preventing something from happening. And also, I will entreat everybody to take in some preventive medications. Some medications, you don't need to be sick before you go to take or to buy some medications for yourself. You need to take some food supplements to boost your immune system. You need to eat well locally to boost your immune system. These are some of the things that can help you prevent some infections or some disease coming into your life to disturb you. We also need to eat very well. In fact, some of us will eat too much. We eat everything. We eat everything except rubber. Even the rubber cell, we try eating it and we couldn't. We need to stop eating everything. You need to know what you are eating. You need to know the effect of what you are eating to your body. But what happened? People eat a lot. People eat everything. Not even a lot, it's not bad. But they eat everything. Whether infected or not infected. Whether the food is cold or not cold. Whether the food is... They don't just care. What they need is to just satisfy themselves. And when you are such a person, you are always falling into the trap of these infections and sickness. You will never be out of it. You have to also wash your hands. Some of us, when we get food, as if there's something pushing us to just... Can't you just wash your hands to prevent yourself from some sickness? Washing your hands and wash your hands with soap. When you do this, you are preventing infection. You are preventing yourself to go into some kind of worry, some kind of pain. And not for me, but for yourself. Failure to do this, you are going to attract penalty. So please, this isn't the matter of hospitals. This is not the matter of government. This is about you. Remember, hospitals are not in a good position, or they are not in the right position to help us now because of the pandemic. They can only manage you, give you some paracetamol, and then they move you away from that. But 99% of work is on you. Hospital can take care of you, but you still come back to the same problem. So please, before you get to the hospital, make sure before you get to the hospital, it should be something that you can withstand, or something that you can handle it on your own. Then you need to go to the hospital to worry them. It isn't everything that you just walk to hospital. At least eat very well. Eat very well. At least take good care of yourself. Your personal hygiene needs to be considered. The way you eat has to be considered. And also, the way you sleep has to be considered. Sleeping posture can affect you greatly. Some of these things, when you do them, you will never go into some kind of pain, some kind of sicknesses, or some kind of infections. You need to be serious to your health. You need to employ yourself to take a good care of yourself. Some of you think with the nurses, you can just call them for them to tell you something that you believe. Meanwhile, you can even do that same thing. If I should tell you that, oh, do this, you believe it. Meanwhile, that thing I'm telling you, you know it, but you fail to do it. When I emphasize on it, you see that you go and do it. You need to be serious to yourself. You need to be serious to everything. Some of us, when we are not feeling any headache or we are not feeling safe, we think we are okay, nothing can bring us down. But just headache, just 1 minute headache, you think as if you are going to die. You feel disturbed. So if you are testing the two sides, when you are like the two sides are, when you are sick, you see how you feel, and when you are not sick, you see how you feel. So which one do you want? I know you choose this one because that one feels good. That one feels good, right? So I know we have all fallen into this kind of infection and sickness once in our lifetime. So why will you not take good care of yourself in order to live a happy life. Please take preventive very seriously than curative, because curative is very expensive than preventive. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos. This is Focused Health Remedies. Thank you.